Is the Riddler really going to be in the Snyder Cut? What's going on, my DC fans, and welcome back to another episode. Let's just jump right into it. Yes, you heard what I said. The Riddler could possibly be in the Snyder Cut. And you're probably saying, why? What do you mean? How is that true? I'm going to tell you right now. So, spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear this news, I'm sorry to tell you, get off the video right now because I'm about to drop something that most likely 90% is going to be in the Snyder Cut that we never knew about. An Arkham scene. Yes, an Arkham scene. But who's going to be in that scene? Well, you're going to have Lex Luthor, who's going to be in Arkham Asylum. We know that. He was arrested in BVS. We know that he's in Arkham Asylum. This is knowledge that we know. Apparently, we're not sure how this is going to go down, but we know that the scene is going to involve Deathstroke some way, somehow. I'm also hearing that possibly Joker and Harley Quinn could be involved in this Arkham scene as well. It seems like that Deathstroke is going to go to Arkham to break Lex out, and there's going to be a fight scene with Deathstroke and different inmates and everything. So that it's going to be a very fun, exciting scene. And apparently, Batman might show up at the end, maybe fight Deathstroke. Highly unlikely. He'll probably just fight some prison inmates. But the fact of the matter is that from what I'm seeing, certain leaks are saying that in this scene, they show a character that's in one of the cells and he's wearing a suit with question marks all over it. Okay, well, if you're in Arkham Asylum, there's a person wearing a suit with question marks all over it. And I'm not talking about a literal suit. I'm talking about an inmate, the get up, the orange or whatever. It's got question marks all over it. Wouldn't that be the Riddler? That would make the most sense. Now, again, from the leak that I saw, they said he had a bald head, which in the comics, I don't believe the Riddler has ever had a bald head. Maybe he has in a certain iteration. Usually just has a little bit of hair on his head, sometimes longer. That would be a little different. Maybe that's what throws the curveball. But I'm going to tell you of who I think is playing that character if this is true. I think Scott Fowler is playing the Riddler. Now, if you guys don't know who Scott Fowler is, Scott Fowler showed up on Twitter maybe 4 or 5 months ago. And he right away started dropping these hashtag Snydercut trailers coming soon. And everyone goes, who is this guy? What do you mean? What information do you have on the Snydercut? So you click on it, his Twitter account, and you see that he has an IMDb page. Okay. So you go on the IMDb page and you see that he is going to be in Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. Very intriguing. So he worked with Zack Snyder. He's worked with him. Now this guy's saying that release a Snydercut, Snydercut's coming, trailers coming, all this good stuff about the Snydercut. And it's really, really makes you curious. And you dive into his career. He used to be a WWE wrestler. I won't put the link in the description, but the bubble above me, the video should pop up showing. I actually interviewed him and I did a live stream with Scott Fowler. Great dude, great guy. We had a lot of good insight on his career and his life so far. After that, he's tweeting about release a Snydercut, and we're all like, okay, so he's in the Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. We know that. So he has somewhat of a connection with Zack. Very curious. Like, did he see the Snyder Cut? Did he not? Does he know something that we don't know? So shortly after that, he starts campaigning to be the Riddler. Now, when you talk to him, and I've asked him, I said, where did this come from? He says, someone on Twitter said that he played a good Riddler. So then he started this campaign. That's what he told us. If you watch his videos, they've been getting better and better and better. Quite frankly, I think he'd play a fantastic Riddler, and he would be an awesome DCEU Riddler. He would fit right in with Zack's vision. But what's curious is these videos that he's putting out, they're getting more and more notoriety. And the most recent one, which I'll show you right here, is he puts out these riddles with these videos, and he's calling out Darkseid. He's calling out Ray Porter. Ray Porter responds with an answer. So right there tells me, wait a second, something's going on here. This isn't just Scott Fowler campaigning to be the Riddler. I think this is possibly proof that he might be in the Snyder Cut. Again, I'm not saying it's legit. I'm not saying it's official. But what I'm telling you is that there is more than likely going to be an Arkham Asylum scene in the Snyder Cut. Like I said, 90% I think this is going to happen. And according to some of these leaks, they say that you see a character who looks like the Riddler. Now, I'm going to lose my bananas if it's Scott Fowler, because how cool would that? And that would definitely be down Zack's alley to start off with this campaign so small, and it blossoms into this huge thing. And who knows, before you know it, he could be calling out. He's already calling out Ben Affleck. Maybe eventually Ben Affleck will respond to his tweet with the answer to one of his riddles. Maybe this is more of a hype train for Zack's movie, for Zack's future of the DCU. It is so smart. It makes so much sense. And the fact that it would be such a small role in the Snyder Cut, you would just see him. He wouldn't talk. He would just sit in his cell. It makes perfect sense for a guy like Scott Fowler to play that role. It really does. And I think it would be so awesome, so great. Just another reason of why the Snyder Cut is going to be so amazing, because the amount of characters, the amount of time, how long this movie is, it just makes it that much better. When this movie comes out, when the chapters come out, when it's all said and done, we are going to be talking about this for years and years and years to come, and dissecting it for years and years to come, because there's just going to be so much in it, and I simply cannot wait to watch this damn movie. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think below. Do you think Scott Fowler is the Riddler? Do you think the Riddler is in the Snyder Cut? Now, we did see the question mark in BVS, so we know the Riddler he's in this universe. We just don't know who's playing him. But yes, let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe, and please become a Patreon supporter, because it helps me, and in return, I can help you. And I will see you guys on Tuesday's live stream at 2:40 p.m. Eastern Time. Usually I do them at night, but it's going to be 2:40 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't forget to check it out. Be there or be square.